What's going on, fellow patriots? It's me again. 2 videos in one day. Wow, I'm on a roll. But today, Trump did his farewell address to the nation, and there are just a couple things that I want to talk about in regards to that. And I want to preface, before I start analyzing Trump's address, that I'm not preaching gospel. I'm not saying that everything I'm saying is fact. This is just my opinion. This is just what I think with the information that I have seen, that I have been provided with. And, do with it what you will. But I'm not preaching gospel in any way. That is your warning. But this is what I think on everything. This is what I think is going to happen. So, here we go. Let's get started. So, a couple hours ago, Trump addressed the nation in his farewell address. And one of the key things that a lot of people don't pay attention to is that Trump never mentions a Biden administration. That is supposed to be who is coming into office starting tomorrow, correct? That is what the majority of the American people are under the assumption. But when Trump started his video, these were his words. This week, we inaugurate a new administration and pray for its success in keeping America safe and prosperous. Again, he never mentions a Biden administration. Now, knowing Trump and the 5D chess that he plays and how much of a genius he is, Trump is very particular in his words. He says what he means what he says. And the fact that he continually fails to mention a Biden administration really leads me to believe, along with other information that I've seen, that tomorrow Biden will not be inaugurated. Kamala will not be inaugurated. Now again, I could be wrong. I'm not saying that this is factual information. This is just what I'm thinking. And, again, for the past couple weeks, I guess, since the Capitol was stormed, Trump has not been in D.C. All of these videos that he has done, it appears that he has been digitally rendered into the video. You can tell if you do a close-up of his neck and where the collar of his shirt is. It doesn't appear right. And in the address he did previous to this farewell one, his hands looked very odd. They didn't look real. Man, 74 years old. There was no wrinkles on his hands, very pale. And Trump has always been a hand speaker. He always uses his hands to speak. He always, points his finger. And in the last 3 or 4 videos he's done, never once has he really done any hand movement, and that is very odd for Trump. Now, with that in mind, it's kind of odd, along with that these are point-and-shoot videos that he's doing. There's no reason for all of the camera angle switches that we saw. There was quite a few. There was at least a dozen, if not more, camera switches and today's video alone in his address. And, I don't really know what they mean yet. I haven't culminated all of the information in regards to those, but it is just very interesting how the camera switches when it does. And pay attention to the words that he is speaking, what he is speaking about when the camera angle does switch. And, I'm sure he's going to be called out again for saying China virus and how saying China virus is racist. The virus originated in China, Wuhan. Come on, people. Wu flu, China virus, it's not racist. We're done with the racist narrative. If you're going to call anybody racist, let it be Biden and Kamala Harris, because we all know they are the real racist ones. Now, Trump ended the video with these words: "Now, as I prepare to hand power over to administration at noon on Wednesday, I want you to know that the movement we started is only just beginning, and I've never seen anything like it." He goes on to say a couple more words, but again, never mentions a Biden administration, only a new administration. And if Trump takes office again tomorrow, like I think he will, he won't have Pence by his side. Pence is a traitor. And one of the camera switch angles that I noticed was when he was speaking on Pence and Meadows, and I believe that was the first camera switch that happened. And Pence and Meadows in, our Patriot Q world, they're known backstabbers to the Trump administration. We don't really know, I don't really know when they became traitors and backstabbers, but it has been known for a while now. Linwood has not been wrong so far. Not that that means anything. Nobody's perfect. But it's all very interesting information. We all have to stay positive. Got to remember that, as hard as it may be to stay positive in light of such negative times. You got to keep the faith. You got to hold the line that, everything's going to work out, and I think it will. But tomorrow will be interesting, and, for those of you in our little conspiracy world, today is National Popcorn Day, and I know all of you Q people know what that means. But again, Trump has never once said a Biden administration. He has never said it. And, Trump knows what's going to happen tomorrow, whether that means he takes the oath of office or, if he can't take the office, he's going to take down as many people as he can. So I think we'll see that tomorrow. Rumor is that there is a makeshift building in front of the White House that will be used for military tribunals for all of the deep state to be tried for treason. I guess it's a makeshift prison, so to speak. But, if Trump did not have a plan for tomorrow, he would have mentioned a Biden administration, and he also would not have said that this is just the beginning of our movement. So we shall see what happens tomorrow. I am excited. I'm ready to see, even if it doesn't go our way, I'm just interested to see what happens. So stay positive, everybody, and hold the line. This is your host, President-elect Arwal, and Freedom Speaks.